Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're here for Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 21. So last episode, we watched Frieren dismantle Ere's group, Ere and Werbel's group pretty handily, honestly. She did it pretty easily. She took down Ere without even breaking a damn sweat, and then she snuck up on Werbel using her supreme mana suppression, and managed to take him out of the competition as well. But then Werbel's group managed to very luckily find a steal right at the very end of the competition. And now we've got Frieren versus DENKEN's group. Laufen just stole their steal, and now Frieren has to fight DENKEN to go and get it back. Lavine and what was the other girl's name? Was it Kane? Yeah, it was Lavina and Kane. I didn't even need to look it up, I just remembered it. So those two were off to fight one of the other people from DENKEN's group who says he's gonna kill them, but DENKEN is trying to stop him from doing that. So we'll see how this all plays out. I'm excited to see Frieren versus DENKEN. I'm sure it's gonna be animated utterly beautifully, and I'm just beyond excited to see how this first round of the exam comes to a conclusion. Per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below for both of those. Discord, we just talk about shows. It's really just an anime discussion Discord where we have just an overall great time, so feel free to join that. And then the Patreon as well, just typical reaction content Patreon. You get uncuts of all the stuff and things such as that, so feel free to check that out as well. But without further ado, let's hop straight into Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 21. The rain hitting the barrier. Oh, we're getting some flashbacks with Frieren and Flam. Interesting, so Frieren and Seren know each other. Whoa. That is the last voice I expected Seri to have. That is like the last voice I expected. They bow before her? Interesting. Oh. Whoa, that cut to nobody being there is crazy. And so I wonder if we're gonna get Seti and Frieren's history, or that was just to showcase they do in fact have history together. Oh, they actually subtitled the opening this time too. The world of magic, huh? Whoa. I feel like the environment looks a lot different than it did last episode. Okay. They're popping off with the animation in this one. They are absolutely going off with the animation already, and the episode just goddamn started. Them reanimating, all I needed to see was them reanimating that scene right there to know that they're gonna go off with the animation this episode. Just that one little cut there. Oh man. Is he actually gonna kill them? I wonder if Frieren can get behind that. It's already returned. Oh! Seti trained Flam. Oh my god, how long has Seti been around? Realistically speaking, if we take into account that this was 1,000 years ago already when Flam was alive, Seti trained Flam, and we don't know how long Seri was alive. How long Seri was alive before that? Damn, she has been alive for forever. Oh. Ooh. Wow. The exact same thing that DENKEN said. The exact same thing. And guess what? She did. Flam was right all along. Huh. That's such an interesting quote. As one who seeks battle, you cannot kill the Demon King. That's interesting. That's very interesting. And hey, at the end of the day, Flam was 1000% right. Frieren's probably just confused as hell. At least at that time. Ooh, she seems to like DENKEN. She's not really making this guy struggle very much. Once again, I gotta say I'm not sure that did much of anything. Yeah. Oh god. God damn. This guy, oh, that was such a cool shot. Whoa. Wait, that was such a cool shot. The way the wall appeared in front of him and you thought maybe he was elevating himself, but then like the ice crystals hit it and it breaks down, revealing him again. That was such a cool shot. Eee. Whoa! Oh my god! This is crazy! Ooh. We're lucky this guy likes to talk a lot. He did this last episode too. The defensive spell developed to combat Zoltrak is highly resistant to magic itself, but its effectiveness against physical objects has hardly changed since then. Mustn't be over-engineered. Was this just like a show of like extreme strength here? The way he manipulated the defensive magic? I feel like this has to be a show of strength, the way he just manipulated it into different shapes, like as he wished. Like, I feel like that's gotta be some show of strength to at least some degree. Oh my god. And there they go flying. Damn. Interesting how he's actually taken Denken's words and not killing them. Damn, I do not know how they're gonna get out of this one, I'm being honest. This guy seems like he is extremely knowledgeable and smart. Yeah. Oh my god, is that Denken and Frieren going at it over there? God damn. Just a ton of offensive magic. Wait, are they both using Zoltrak? It looks like they're just both using Zoltrak over and over. Oh, there's a different spell. I can't imagine that's gonna do much of anything. I love how they've all just decided to sit down and just watch. Oh. Okay, so I apologize, I was pronouncing her name wrong. It's pronounced Zeri. Not Seri, it's pronounced Zeri. Hmm? Has been analyzing the barrier. Nah. With how long Zeri's, sorry, pronouncing it wrong again. With how long Zeri's been alive, I can't imagine Frieren is stronger than her, but I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that. Yep. Frieren is totally A-okay. Where's that common offensive magic, Frieren? Let's put it to use. Oh! God damn, Frieren! She was literally this close to him. This close to him before she blasted him with the magic. Wow. That fight was a lot quicker than I was expecting, honestly. Combat lesson for a trainee mage. Wow. Yeah, well, she is an elf after all. Oh yeah. Damn. She just kick him down? Damn. Try. Is she actually gonna do it? And she used it. Wow. Just tied her into a tree. Okay. So Frieren had no intention to kill him. She was just gonna torture him just a little bit. Just a little bit. So he wants to go home. Damn. He doesn't care. Wow, he doesn't give one about the privilege that he gets from Zeddy or anything. He just wanted to go home. That's it. He literally just wanted to go home to his home up in the northern lands. That's actually kind of sad. I think you'd be surprised, Denken. He didn't kill them. He left them alive up there. She was analyzing the barrier. Yeah, okay. So his first option was, if Denken takes out Frieren, I'll let the two kids live because they'll have lost at that point. But if Denken loses, he has no choice but to take one of them out. Okay, makes sense. God damn. Yeah, the defensive magic is not holding up ideally. And this guy's just throwing up giant stone barriers over and over and over again. Oh my god. What is she about to do? This soundtrack is so epic sounding. What is she doing? What is happening? Is she trying to break down the barrier? Holy! Wow. The last great mage. In the world of magic, sometimes the world is turned upside down. And now, Kane has free reign to use her magic with all of the water raining in. That was crazy. I don't know what spell she used there. It didn't look like Zoltrak, if I'm being honest, but whatever spell she used looked sick, like the little like prisms that were all like floating together. I'm gonna get that scene again just because the soundtrack was so epic. Like, it sounded so cool. Like, I have to wonder if she just used some like specific magic for taking out barriers or what exactly she used. Like that looks so cool. Like the squares and like whatever, I don't even know what you would call that, all morphing into like this one thing. That looks so sick. Yeah, I gotta say, that does not look like Zoltrak to me. Zoltrak, however you pronounce it, sorry. God damn. Because Kane had no way to fight with no water. At the very least, I can. Whoa! Now he's a little nervous. Oh, he got real intense real quick. Woo! Oh my god! Man, in the rain, Kane's a beast. Ooh, they iced his legs. Oh my god! What on earth? Yeah, and that magic barrier did literally nothing. Damn. So it seems clear as day, water is one of the most strongest elements to use. Oh, she just let them get... She just let them get drenched down there. They both used all their mana. And Richter's down there as well. No way they're gonna luckily find one too. Yeah, they're definitely gonna find it. We're gonna have to fight them again later. And just see if there's any cages of steels left around. You should direct. You should direct your complaints to Frieren. That's funny. That's funny. It's her fault we're soaking wet right now. Yeah, she did kind of destroy the entire barrier. Probably a lot. I'm not gonna cast it. Ah, so there's no more teams after the first round. Ah, well, his whole shtick was that he didn't trust people, so... Oh, wait, yeah, what? So one of their party members is just completely dead and out for the count, and yet they're holding on to that steel for dear life. What is it, more of like a pride thing? Damn, Denken looks hella intimidating like that, where you can't see his eyes. Yeah, they probably don't have any mana either. Oh, the coat's coming off. Are they gonna throw hands? What? Is Denken gonna be like a hand specialist or something? Ah, they cut away. God damn it, I actually wanted to see Denken throwing hands. Okay, Kane and Lavina over there with their typical argumentative fights. Yep, and they got the steal. Alright, our four main groups are moving on to round 2. How did that group find a steal, man? It landed on one of their teammates' asses? 3 days from now. Aww. Frieren and Frieren both made it through. Oh my god. No, Stark's just alone. I'm so happy it's scary. The one time we see Stark is for like 20 seconds at the very end of an episode. That is the one time we see Stark in the past like 4 to 5 episodes, however many episodes it's been since this arc has started. I think it's only been like 4 at the most. But we just see Stark like wallowing by himself. Great episode. The animation really popped off for the fights, and although Frieren vs. Denken's fight was shorter than I imagined, it makes sense that it was shorter than I imagined, because Frieren is, like, infinitely more powerful than Denken is. Which, Denken is very strong. For a human, Denken is extremely strong. Don't get me wrong, he is very strong for a human, but Frieren is just on a whole other level. So I'm excited to see. Like, I'm very surprised that Frieren was able to take down Zeddy's barrier like that, because from the way, how long Zeddy's been alive and how many spells she knows and all that, you would think that even though Frieren is the one who took out the Demon King, and even though Frieren is very, very powerful, at the same time it's kind of like, Zeddy's been alive for almost 1,000 plus more years than Frieren. That experience and that life can't mean nothing, and I don't think that Zeddy is weaker than Frieren. Maybe as far as barriers go, Frieren figured out a spell to take out barriers. I'm not really quite sure what exactly she used in that scene when she had that like weird like prism, like whatever square spell that materialized into that beam that shot up and broke the barrier. I really don't know what exactly that spell was. She didn't like say anything when she was using it, and it didn't look like Zoltrok, so I have no idea what exactly that spell entails. So there's that going on. I'm assuming we'll have her meet Zeddy sometime down the line before the season ends, so that'll be very intriguing to see them catch up after 1,000 years of not seeing each other. So we got that, then we saw Lavina and Kane. So Kane seems to be really powerful when there's water involved. If there's no water involved, she like almost becomes useless to a degree. She can just use defensive magic. But man, when she got a split second with that water, she made like the biggest ball of water of all time and then just dropped it on his head. Because at the end of the day, water is widely considered one of the strongest elements ever. If you can harness the power of water, you can win a lot of fights. Because, like he said, with the defensive magic, it's not very great against physical attacks, and a ginormous ball of water is pretty easily gonna blast through one small defensive barrier. So that's very intriguing to see that. Of course, we've got Lavine and Kane and Frieren. I'm excited to see how the next battle goes, where it's every man for himself. I'm very curious if Lavine and Kane are gonna team up, or how exactly they're gonna go about doing that. But a lot of good stuff as we continue this arc going forward. It's a very good episode, though. The animation popped off for the fights, at least some of the fights, because some of the fights were, well, I can't even say some of the fights. Both fights had really good animation. Frieren's fight was just way shorter than I was expecting. Overall, though, really damn good episode. But I think that is going to wrap it up for my reaction to Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 21. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.